Good morning everyone. My name is Samiksha Vitthal Gavande and today's my topic is blood. In this blood, we will discuss about what is the blood, components of blood, hematopoiesis and blood disorder. So, firstly, we will discuss about the definition of blood. Blood is a fluid connective tissue which have both the living and non-living components. The living component like protein, lipid and hormones, and the non-living components like calcium, chloride, sodium, potassium and zinc. So, the blood is the main body fluid which are present in our body. The main function of blood is to transport the nutrition and waste throughout the body. Blood is generally categorized into two main parts, that is blood plasma and blood cells. Blood plasma, it is the liquid or yellowish fluid which are present in our blood. So the blood plasma, it contains about 55% of the blood volume. Blood plasma, it includes the water, salts, electrolytes and plasma protein. Generally, 92% of water which are present in our blood plasma and the 8% of plasma proteins are present in our plasma. So, the plasma proteins like albumin, globulin and fibrinogen which are present in a plasma protein. The albumin which is responsible for the viscosity and thickness. The globulin and fibrinogen is responsible for the clotting factor. So the functions of plasma, it include, it maintain the osmotic pressure balance. It also help in the clotting factor. It maintain the viscosity and thickness of our blood. So the second part is the blood cells. Blood cells, we all know about blood cells, that is commonly known as RBC, WBC and platelets. RBC, that is red blood cells, which means erythrocytes. Second one is the WBC, that is white blood cells, that is leukocytes. And third one, last is platelets, that is thrombocyte. Firstly, we will discuss about the RBC. RBC stands for red blood cells, that is erythrocytes. So, the lifespan of RBC is 120 days. The RBC is carrying oxygen to tissue. The RBC contain the main protein, that is hemoglobin. Hemoglobin, it is a alpha helical structure which contain the heme protein and iron. Iron which is binds to the oxygen and it binds to the heme protein. The hemoglobin is responsible for the color of RBC. That is, our blood is red in color due to the presence of hemoglobin. The normal count of the RBC is in female 3.5 to 4.5 million per cubic mm. In male, it is 4.5 to 5.5 million per cubic mm. If the RBC count is increases, then the condition is known as polycythemia, and the RBC count is decreases, then the condition is known as anemia. So, the formation of RBC in our body is red bone marrow, and the destruction of RBC in liver and spleen. So, the second one, it's all about the RBC. Second one is the leukocytes, that is WBC. WBC stands for white blood cells. The normal count of the WBC is 4,000 to 11,000. The lifespan of the WBC is 9 to 12 days. The formation of WBC is in red bone marrow, and the destruction of WBC in liver and spleen. WBC is simply means WBC which are fight against the infectious disease like bacterial disease, viral disease or pathogenic diseases. The WBC is categorized into two main parts, that is granulocytes and agranulocytes. Granulocytes means it contains the cytoplasmic granules, and the agranulocyte, which means it does not contain the cytoplasmic granules. So granulocytes, it is divided into two main parts, that is monocytes and lymphocytes. Monocytes, it is the active phagocytes, and the lymphocyte, which is subdivided into two parts, that is B lymphocytes and T lymphocytes. B lymphocytes, it contain the antibody which are fight against the antigen, and the T lymphocytes, it act as a act and self participation in the antigen antibody reaction. Second one is the granulocytes. Granulocytes, it contain the cytoplasmic granule, which is subdivided into three main parts, that is neutrophils, eosinophils and basophils. Neutrophils, it fight against the infectious diseases, that is bacterial or viral diseases. It contains the 40% of the blood cells. Second one is the eosinophils. Eosinophils is a fight against allergenic disease, and it take part in the hypersensitivity reaction. Third one is basophils. Basophils have bilome nucleus, which have responsible for the blood clotting. It's all about the WBC. Then the last one is the platelets. Platelets, it's also known as thrombocytosis. The normal count of the platelets is 1.5 to 3.5 lakh. The lifespan of the platelets is 9 to 13 days. The platelets, the formation of platelets is occur in red bone marrow, and the destruction of platelets in liver and spleen. So the platelets count increases, then the condition is known as thrombocytosis, and the platelet count is decreases, then the condition is known as thrombocytopenia. If the platelets count is decreases, it causes the hemorrhage, which is the RBC of rupturing of RBC. Lastly, we will discuss about hematopoiesis. Hematopoiesis is a condition in which the production or formation of blood cell, that is the production or formation of RBC, WBC and platelets. It contains the active red bone marrow, which is responsible for the production of blood cells, and it contains the inactive yellow bone marrow, which is responsible for the storage of triglycerides and glucose. Lastly, we will discuss about the blood disorder. Firstly, we will discuss about the disorders of RBC. It includes the anemia. Anemia is a condition in which the reduction of RBC, that is RBC count is low than normal RBC due to the lower level of oxygen. So the anemia is further divided into 5 main types of anemia, that is iron deficiency anemia, folate deficiency anemia, pernicious anemia, hemolytic anemia and sickle cell anemia. First one is iron deficiency anemia. Iron deficiency anemia is caused due to the lower level of iron in our body. Due to the lower level of iron, the oxygen does not binds to the iron, and it does not produce the hemoglobin protein. So it causes the iron deficiency anemia. Second one is the folate deficiency anemia. Folate deficiency anemia is due to the deficiency of folic acid. Third one is the pernicious anemia. Pernicious anemia is occur due to the deficiency of vitamin B12. Fourth one is sickle cell anemia. Sickle cell anemia is due to occur the irregular shape of RBC. That is, the shape of RBC is half moon in shape, and it causes the sickle cell anemia. It is a very common and dangerous anemia than other. Last one is the hemolytic anemia. Hemolytic anemia, it means the rupturing of RBC, that is the rupturing of red blood cells. It's all about the disorders of RBC. Second one is the disorders of WBC. It mainly categorized into 3 main parts, that is acute myeloid leukemia, chronic myeloid leukemia and acute lymphoid leukemia. If the WBC count is increases, then the condition known as thrombocytosis, and decreases WBC count, then the condition is known as thrombocytopenia. The stem cells is divided into two main parts, that is myeloid cells and lymphoid cells. In acute lymphoid leukemia, it is the cancers of myeloid cells. And the second one is the acute lymphoid leukemia. It is the cancers of lymphoid stem cells. And the third one is the chronic myeloid leukemia. It is the cancer of myeloid cell, but it is a long-lasting and does not reappear easily. It's all about the WBC disorder. Last one is the platelet disorder. In platelet disorder, if the number of platelet count is decreases, then the condition known as thrombocytopenia or purpura, which causes the purpura disorder, that is the lower level of platelets. Then we will discuss about the genetical disorders of blood cells. It includes the thalassemia and hemophilia condition. The thalassemia is a condition in which the reduction of hemoglobin protein. It mainly divided into two main types, that is the deficiency of alpha protein, it known as the alpha thalassemia, and the deficiency of beta protein is known as beta thalassemia. Second one is the hemophilia. Hemophilia is a condition in which the clotting, it is a clotting disorder. It means the factor 8, 9 and 11. The factor 8 are absent, then the condition is known as hemophilia A. The factor 9 is absent, then the condition is known as hemophilia B. And the factor 11 is absent, then the condition is known as hemophilia C. It's all about genetical disorders of the blood. Thank you.